Eric Mitsubishi, my name's Tim. Today we're going to be doing a walk around video of our 2010 Lexus Sport. In this video we're going to walk around the car, go through some of the features, going to explain to you how good the fuel economy is with this car. Being a hybrid and a 4x4, you really do get unmatched fuel economy with a vehicle like this, and being a Lexus, the luxury of this model is just ridiculous. Sitting inside is just very, very nice. We'll get to that in a moment though. We'll just go around the outside first and point out some marks on the car if we find any. And we'll go through the quality of the vehicle too. So over here on the headlights, we do have this nice sort of Lexus design with the darkened headlights with the chrome that sort of stands out. These are HID lights, which means legally you do have the light washer just fitted here with chrome surround around our bottom fog lights and color-coded sensors here. We do have a couple of very minor stone chips which have been touched up. Being a 2010 car, we do expect to see a few of those as well. There's another one down here. We've got this very nice Lexus style grille. I do like here in the front, we got our Lexus badge with a nice blue fade into black around the Lexus L, and that is a really cool design. I think it just really stands out. This silver color is very nice, and like a couple more minor stone chips that have been touched up, but otherwise nothing else going on there. Moving around now to our first alloy wheel, we do have what appears to be a brand new tire. A little bit of gutter rash around the outside here, but otherwise very minor, and it does present quite well. Now we've got a color-coded side mirror here with our built-in side indicator with a nice chrome surround around it too, really keeping up with that chrome theme. They like to surround things in chrome, Lexus. It's very, very nice. Now you've got leather chrome surround around the windows, a sunroof on top as well. We'll talk about that more when we sit inside, but I just want to point that out from the outside of the vehicle so you could see it. We do have color-coded side door handles. Now this is a push-button start with keyless entry. It does have two keys. They're sitting inside the vehicle. I'll show you them in a second. Genuine Lexus side steps here with a nice black grip, so you're not going to slip on the alloy bar, with our hybrid badge just down here. A couple of minor hairline scratches into the door, but otherwise nothing too much going on there. Moving up down here, we got a nice deep tread with a perfect alloy rim with our nice Lexus badge here in the center. Moving around the car, I'll point out we do have a nice fin up the top here with a bit of black to really bleed it into the back of the window. Really good chrome tail lights with a bit of red mixed in there. Stands out on the back of the car. We do have a nice bit of protection on the back bumper here for loading things in and out of the rear boot. Now in order to open up the back here, just got to press on the button and it will release. This car does have a reverse camera as well, I'll point out. We've got carpet mats for the car and a rear boot liner. As you can see right now, this car does have the lighter coloured interior. Really goes well with the silver and on the outside of the vehicle, and it is two-tone as well. You've got a bit of black to go there and break it all up nicely. Underneath this rear cargo liner, you'll see that this does present like new, and lifting up the handle here, we've got everything we need with our spare space saver just under here and our roadside assistant emergency tools in our Lexus bag just off to the side as well. As for marks, there are very minor marks on the plastic, but otherwise it presents very, very well. We do have nice fabric finish on the inside of the boot just there, and a nice privacy blind as well. So this does have an automatic boot, so if you press the button here, it will close. You can actually open it from the remote. I couldn't demonstrate that to you right now because the remotes are sitting inside the car. I did want to keep the air conditioner running because it is getting a little bit warm at the moment. We've got our fuel filler cap here on the passenger side. Brand new tyres on this rim again with very, very minor scuffing. Otherwise, it just presents very, very well. Moving down the side of the car, minor hairline scratch here and just behind the door handle. Otherwise there's no stone chips down this side that I can see. It is presenting quite nicely. A little bit of stone chip into the mirror here. A couple of very minor scratches into the front guard, but nothing else there. This car, it is a 2010 vehicle, but it looks more like a 2012 vehicle. It's presenting quite nicely. Looking at this tyre, once again, nice deep tread. Last alloy rim, a little bit of scratching just here. Probably just as long as my pinky finger, but otherwise presents very, very well. Now I'm going to pop the bonnet of this car. We're going to have a look under here. We're going to talk about the engine. Being a hybrid, this does run two engines. Well, essentially two engines. It's got 4 electrical motors to run each of the wheels and 1 petrol motor to kick in to help keep the electrical motors charged and just keep the car running. So we got a nice release just here. Now, they have protected everything. So when you look under here, there is a lot of plastic with your petrol engine visible here to the side, so you can check oil levels and stuff like that, and everything else is nice and sealed because they want to keep things protected from those electrical engines, just so then people don't go sticking their hands in and really just can be quite dangerous because they are quite powerful. So I'll talk about the electrical side first. So this has got 650 volts, and then the 4 electric motors have got a combined power of 220 kilowatts and 335 newton meters of torque. The petrol engine is a 3.5 V6 engine, which puts out 183 kilowatts and 317 newton meters of torque. Now it does have a CVT transmission, so it's technically a 1-gear transmission. It just slowly adjusts, and it is a 4x4 as well. Now you've got a 60 litre petrol tank to go along with this. Being a big SUV and a 4x4, the 6.4 litre combined petrol rating is really quite economical and very impressive, which is good to see. This car also has very safe with its 10 airbags. Right, now moving to the interior of our Lexus, just like any Lexus you'd expect, this just screams luxury. Like I said, we do have a 2-tone interior. It's got the lighter colour with the black, broken up with a bit of dark wood grain, which really finishes off the interior nicely. There are a lot of features to go through here, and the seats are just so comfortable. I recommend coming in and just sitting on them because you can't experience that in the video, but just something I thought I'd mention. Over here to my right, we do have a button to fold in our side mirrors, which is nice and handy for parking. We do have memory seats in this car, as well as full electric window control. Looking to the steering wheel itself, it's leather wrapped combined with the wood grain, which is very smooth, nice finish. I can't see any marks on it. That's about, yeah, no, it presents awesomely. Here on the right, we got our voice control as well as our Bluetooth settings, and our cruise control is just down here. Over here on the left, we do have our media settings as well, which is very good to see. You don't have to take your hands off the wheel. As far as the control arms, on our right hand side, we've got our headlight control as well as indicators. Just down from here, we've got our electric tailgate control from inside the car, fuel cap release and odometer button. Over here on the left, we've got our front and rear windshield wipers and full electric adjust of the steering wheel column. Very nice, telescopic as well as up and down controls, good to see. Push button start just here to the left. In the center of the car, we've got a nice big screen here, and in the middle we do have a mouse. So I'll quickly just show you on the mouse, we've got buttons for our menu, our navigation, enter, so select is here on the side, so you just got your thumb and you just move this. So looking up at the screen itself, we do have a mouse. Hit the menu button and move across and hit enter and it will open up, and there we go. Very nice and easy. You don't have to worry about leaning in and touching any buttons that are out of reach. You can rest your arm right on the center console and just start pressing it, and it's very easy. You have to try to use this as well. I'm very impressed with that. Now moving back to the middle of the car, we do have our CD player here, as well as our hard buttons for our media selection, and as well as our climate control too. We've got our gear shifter just up here with a bit of wear on it and a nice wood grain finish. Pop it into reverse, show you our reverse camera. There's our reverse camera. As you spin the wheel, it will project where the car's going. Now, this is getting more common today, but in 2010, this was very up there with the technology, and I quite like it. It really makes parking a dream. Moving down, we do have a nice wood grain finish across here above our cup holders. Open up the door, 2 cup holders. As I mentioned before, we do have our 2 keys just here with our automatic button boot release, which I couldn't demonstrate for you, just outside the car. Traction control button just in front of our dark leather wrapped center console. I'll just slide that back, revealing our seat warmer control and ventilation. So you've got seat warmer and ventilation as well. And then under here, it's a little hatch for our cable, which as we open up, we've got a tray and then nice deep storage as well. And then in behind here, sorry, I just got to lift this out. You can see really deep underneath. You can run cables from our 12-volt sockets as well as our auxiliary, and I think there's a USB port down there as well, but then you're not losing things in. And I'll get the cameraman to jump out and show you, but you do have some storage in the passenger side as well. I'll just get him to jump out right now and just show you really quickly, because there are so many features in this car, and there's just a lot to talk about. Like, there's very few cars that have such luxury that the passenger side has also got memory seats. So you can see on the door there on the passenger side, we do actually have a memory seat button, and we've got a lot of premium sound system as well as in here, which is very good to see. Electric seats, like I said, with memory for the passenger. Just such a luxurious car, and sunroof to go with it. So we'll pan up to the sunroof now, and we've got one button that will vent it open, and then the other side will actually slide it open. Very smooth. I just thought I'll show you the operation of that, because some people, when they see a sunroof, like to ask how the sunroof operates. We've got a cover as well, which you can slide across and close off the sunroof as well. So once we've had a nice look at the interior of the car, it just presents beautifully. I would like to take this time to thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2010 Lexus Sport Hybrid. Amazing comfort, amazing safety, amazing luxuries, amazing fuel economy. So many reasons to come down and buy this car, so please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.